Hey you, so in this video, what is the best buy right now? Gold, silver, or cryptos, BTC. I'm going to be speaking on just that. What is the best buy? What do you believe the best buy right now is? So if you haven't done so already and you like what you hear/see, please do go ahead and subscribe. And also, please do let me know your thoughts and opinions as to what you believe is a fantastic purchase right now, or even the best buy for somebody getting in, or for a veteran with their cash right now. What do you see the best opportunities in? Is it silver, is it gold, or is it cryptos? Now, this has came about. There's going to be a lot of noise in the background in Central, so I've got the Extinction Rebellion guys going ape shit. But yeah, this is going to be from a lot of people around me are doing one or the other. So they're either, selling silver and getting into one or the other, selling gold and getting into one or the others, and, getting into cryptos. So I'm just going to be focusing on these mainly because, as I've just mentioned, either very close to me or I've seen what's going on around me. It's going to be these three that are the main headers right here. So that's gold, silver, and cryptos. The ledger's going to be representing cryptos / BTC. So first I'll give my current mindset on all three of these, and where I think we're going, and just pros and cons. I'm going to touch upon them. So jumping straight on this would be silver. So currently silver, of where spot prices at time of releasing this video, we had a very high-ish spot not too long ago. I think it's the first time I'm getting this out of the capsule, but I've got gloves on today as well, extremely oily hands. Silver is taking a little dip, from where it just recently was. It was just at a very high spot. For me, if I'm going to be looking at liquidating any silver, I'm going to wait till see what happens at the end of the month. In the UK, we've got the whole Brexit thing, no deal, exiting with no deal scenario coming up. And I just want to see, I know last time it got pushed through, we saw a massive spike. So, who knows? I mean, this time, worst case scenario, people won't be able to get a hold of it. So dealers may be paying more of a premium. It may shoot up in pound sterling, who knows? So before I do anything, we'll take a look at the few odd pieces that I do have that I may have wanted to do something with regarding silver. I'm going to be sit on it. But from what I have seen with current spot prices, I think silver's, the pluses, is at a very good spot price and a great time. Well, I'd say a good time to sell or trade. And this is if you've got enough accumulated. I'm going to try and get this in each time. If you're somebody just getting into stacking, I would say avoid that advice unless I make it or stress otherwise. If you've got a little bit of a pile up, especially if you're one of the ones that have been, and a lot of people have been doing this, purchased in the highs or just purchased in the past couple of years, hasn't done what it wanted to do. Selling would have been at a loss if you're not the type of person that likes selling at a loss, which nobody should like selling at a loss, and have been holding tight. With the recent bump up, it's been a fantastic time, in my opinion, or a good time to trade or sell or convert up. That's what I've seen a few people also doing out there, i.e. sell some of your silver and convert it into gold. It's a common move people are doing right now because they want to diversify. So that's a definite plus that I can see currently in silver's favor. Another plus I can see for silver, when I'm speaking on the pros for all of them, would be there seems to be a good pretty decent range of new collector coins out. If you wanted to get into that, if you wanted to really spice your stack up, pick up some pieces that could help you maybe, liquidate at a later date, either bring your average ounce cost down or just picking some up now and playing the flipping game, why the flip? No. It definitely has its potentials, as I've shown in many videos in my archives, that, you can pick something up at today's price, flip it at double, triple if you're lucky, if you picked up the right pieces, and then go on to pick up more bullion and increase your stack. So currently there is some pretty decent coins out there. So normally it's a whole bunch of brab, but there's some coins making some noise with a lot of potential. Doesn't seem to be a lot of eyes on them, which whoever you're asking could be a good or a bad thing, so there could be a lot of hidden potential there. Done many videos on the coins that are out there, but I think right now in silver, those are the most definite pluses. Once again, if you're new to stacking, I wouldn't really focus on when I was saying sell or trade, because you're still in the accumulating phase. So that's definitely a plus that I can see for silver right now. For gold, the video is what is the best buy right now, gold, silver, or cryptos. I would say it is a great time to be selling or trading, especially if you've got some high premium. Now, I've actually done this myself as of recent. There was a few high premiums where I had quite a fair bit of high premium pieces in. Mindset changed. I wouldn't say it was bad. The pieces were very strong in my opinion. Resale worked out in my favor, but You know, some of the pieces, even I've looked at some of the older sovereigns, these things can take up to 10 to 20 plus years to increase. From what I've seen, a roaming, you know, gimmick hype 50p coin, I've been able to flip that within a couple of days, damn near for double. Whereas when you're looking at some of these more, although prestigious and even auction ready, do I really have double digit years to be waiting on the piece, especially a lot of the older ones. When you're talking the 2012 and the 2017, because of their low mintage, I think definitely works in their favor. And this is the special designs. So, you know, I've had a doubles and I had a few more, many more. If you've been paying attention to certain videos when I did, you know, show and tell on them. So I've been liquidating some of the high premiums. It's worked out in my favor. And I'll get on to what I've been putting the money into after that. But it's a great time to be selling or, you know, just trading, depending on what you want to do with the funds afterwards. Who knows? But the shiny stuff here has most definitely been working in my favor when it comes to that. The prices, you know, buying with not the massive premiums added on, depending on the piece you buy, and selling, you know, not once again taking a massive hit because you paid so little coming in as opposed to silver. It's been a great time to do that, and that's what I've been taking advantage of. That's what I can see. That would be the only plus I could see right now, and it's going to be tagging along to what the same with silver. The strong spot price, you know, has dipped a little. Who knows where it's going, has definitely worked in the favor of somebody that picked up that wasn't in the red and, you know, just wanted to take that time to really second guess themselves. You know, if you can break even, that's great. If you can make a profit, that's fantastic. I was able to make a profit on a lot of mine, higher profits on other pieces, whereas the small ones where I just barely broke even was easily covered by the others that was doing fantastic. So that's what I've been doing there. So that'd be the plus on that. Now on cryptos, although some people may not like the crypto talk, there's been a lot of talk around cryptos as of recent, you know, depending on who you ask is fantastic, depending on who you ask is very bad. But you know, cryptos took a massive jump up recently. I'd say in the past 2 months, 3 months. We're filming this 2 months, barely touching now. And it caught a lot of people off guard. Some was adamant it was going to go lower. We were talking pound sterling. It was around the £3,000 mark. And it pumped and jumped and jumped. And I believe here we damn near touched 10k plus. And as of recent time of releasing this, I'd say in the past, you know, 4 weeks, it's been retracing back a little. And like I just mentioned, depending on who you ask, this is a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic buying opportunity. What I've seen in crypto world and what I know in crypto, just from the people I communicate with, there was many people that took massive hits in cryptos. You either had those that didn't cash in some of their gains on their altcoins that they purchased, and those that hodled, and you know, they got wrecked. There's a bad way of saying it, but you know, and the coins that they at once upon a time absolutely believed in, damn near lost 90% plus. And these were altcoins, you know, a lot of people weren't too heavy in BTC at the time. So current situation, I'm speaking to a lot of people and getting different things back. Some people believe now, as we're currently where we are at time release this video with BTC, it's gonna tank lower, i.e. representing a buying opportunity. Some people think any moment now, even middle of November or November plus, can be very interesting times. It's the same talk, regardless what you're in, metals or cryptos. When you're talking markets, you're always gonna have these, you know, mystics and likes of, but talk is it's going to be looking good. I've heard crazy numbers thrown out there, but if you would have told me Bitcoin would have touched the numbers it touched last time and its all times high, I was at the same position. Like, no way, no chance. Who knows? But it happened. So I'm always keeping 1 foot in and 1 foot out and paying attention, but not really following to what's going on. But I've heard insane numbers. You know, we've heard $20,000, $50,000 of what's coming up. And this has got a lot of people that was involved or that got wrecked wanting to come back in. And this is where the topic of the videos come about, because I know many people around me now that are either liquidating one or the other to come back into cryptos, which is, funnily enough, breaking this down, just giving you a rough idea and a model of what I've seen around me. I've seen people currently, I'd say within the past month, sell out of silver. They've gone out of silver and gone into gold. You know, I've seen that easily. They've gone into gold, and with the proceeds, they've also gone into BTC, specifically BTC. A lot of people are burnt and don't want to take the risk again on altcoins. We'll get onto that if I do touch on alts another day. So, you know, they've never gone back. They ain't looked to go back into no more silver. I've seen people, including myself, liquidate gold and go into BTC. You know, not go back into silver, and that's just been that. So they've gone from gold and to fit, to sit back and wait, because including myself once again, want to see there's a buying opportunity that pops up, mainly getting back into the same metal so you can sell at a high. That's the name of the game, right? Sell at a high and come back in at a low. So put a portion of it into cryptos, i.e. BTC, and sit back and wait and see what happens with the metals. I've seen no one currently sell out of cryptos, whether it's an altcoin or anything, and get into any metals, which is very interesting. There's something I do once I have gains come in, massive gains, not being anything to speak about lately, I'd say even this year wise. So, you know, none of that. But even people I do know that are heavy in the game have not gone into the metals. That some do cash out into metals, but currently all their attention is focusing on what's coming up, whether it's all speculation or whether it's just wishful thinking. I haven't seen that personally. Let me know. Once again, this is all from my own personal perspective and what's going on around me. So by no way is it written in stone or law. So that's been very interesting. You know, a lot of people have either come out of silver and had no intention of looking back, gone into gold, you know, converted or traded or sold into gold, and most definitely into cryptos. And then from gold also into cryptos, but not cryptos into any other metals from here. So what do I see as the best buy right now, and what have I basically done? Well, as mentioned, I've come out of higher premium pieces. Want to get into more bullion at the time. I feel holding on to, you know, 5 ounces of gold in standard bullion, okay, instead of over some premium set would be a better bet, till I can see a stronger premium set that can appreciate a lot sooner than the ones that I was involved in. Still have many, but, you know, just liquidated a few to take advantage. I also did do a dry run, which is something that I push out there for a lot of people. You know, I've got sets out there. I've tried a few new dealers, which was brought back very interesting results, and then, you know, some went through, some didn't. I may do a video on that also, just to let you guys know. It's a great thing to do when prices are up. You know, very interesting, real range of results coming back from different dealers, but ultimately I came out of that, put a bit, or I'm going to be putting a bit into BTC, and then I'm just going to be sitting in fiat, hopefully for C, fingers crossed, that the metals price, spot price dumps, and that's what I've been doing. What would I say is the best buy right now? Ultimately, if you're in accumulating phase, i.e. a new stacker, I would say you should know right now what you want to be involved in. Do you want to be involved in a mainly heavy, one or the other? I've advocated and pushed out there the safest of the safest, and the best method is diversification, 50-50, or go 70-30, 70-30, pick your metal. Now it's still a great time. When I'm saying prices are not high, well, not low enough for me, it's because I'm technically a veteran. I've got enough flesh in the game, or enough meat on the bone, whereas I want to be going in and feel I can pick my punches and take my time. So I want a lower price. You know, I can afford that luxury of just kicking back. If you're a new stacker, pick your metal and pick it wisely and go in. I don't advocate cryptos on the channel, so I'd say, you know, everybody knows what they're doing when we're talking that. But where does BTC look like it's going from here? I have absolutely no clue. Shadow most definitely does not know once again. But I've got a bit of flesh in the game. I didn't follow the crowd last time around, so I'm still, I would say, easily 70-30 in alts. So I have 70% of my crypto fund in altcoins, and if any, I try to keep as little in BTC. It's a safe bet. Talking about what's coming, who knows, but I have a little sitting in BTC. But what I tend to do is, if I see my alts getting cheaper, I tend to take some of that out of BTC and pump it into my alts. I'm that type of guy. So, but right now, the best buy that I can see right now, not sugarcoating nothing, from what I've seen and what people are getting into, it's the safe bet. I've seen people liquidating large amounts of silver to get into BTC specifically right now. Why? Because they see a lot more action there. It just is, you know. You may hate it. A lot of people have always said it's nothing and the Ponzi scam, but I'm sure everybody watching this video can agree. We all know what the biggest Ponzi is, and that's going to be fiat. And once again, many videos to come, so I'll go deeper into that another time. So it just is. So if you're a new stacker accumulating, by no means would I advocate or say, you know, up into this. But what I'm buying, what I'm seeing a lot of other people getting into just to speculate or just get involved in what could be potentially happening, a lot of people see there's going to be a lot more action between, I would say, even the next 4 months. They see a lot more happening in BTC land than in metals land. Just is. Now, once again, that all depends on who you communicate and speak with, but who knows. But what do I see as the best bet right now from a lot of people around me and what I've been doing? I would say that a good bet is BTC. I'm not accumulating at the moment, so not too much. But straight up from there, I'll be dumping my money back into gold. Silver, who knows what's going to happen. If we can get a tank or a crashing in the metals, I think we'll get a lot clearer indication of where we're currently going, i.e. spot price, regardless of what's happening in the world, because they seem to be able to have fun and keep this game forever once Brexit comes and goes, or whether we get an extension or whatever happens from there. But please do let me know what you think is the best buy right now, gold, silver or cryptos. Once again, I'm seeing a lot of money going to BTC right now. Many veterans out there just want to know where my mindset is right now. Definitely not advocating and pumping or pushing that. Let me know what you think is the best buy right now. Do you still think it's still extremely underpriced and a fantastic buy? I do, especially if you're a newcomer to this. Do you still think this is a fantastic buy over this? I do. Once again, do you still think people should be making a bit more space and diversifying into this? I do. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, guys. So hate or love it, please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys in the rebound.